jungle hides so many places.
You must be Manu.
Who's that? Who's there?
She's the one who found the treasure.
Is that right, Diego? Well, what can I do for you?
I overheard you telling the children about Maya ruins.
Finally, someone who pays attention.
Well, you were right about the crosses. Isabella followed them to a hidden crypt.
Ha! I knew it! No one ever listens to old Manu, but I was right.
So you were. And I bet you're telling the truth about those Maya ruins.
I recognize something in your voice. The thrill of discovery, of finding something, some place unseen for hundreds or even thousands of years.
And then wrecking
There
it.
is something thrilling about that, isn't there?
There's no feeling like it. The taste of stale, dusty air still gets my heart racing. These modern people, these so-called realists, they close themselves off from such wondrous possibilities. They can't even imagine some of the things I've seen. That I would give anything to see again one last time.
Perhaps I could be your eyes, your witness of those Maya ruins.
You're good at that, yes.
Do you remember where the ruins were?
Now, where were they? I remember a pool fed by 3 waterfalls. I wish I could give you better directions, but it's been so many years.
I should be able to find it. And when I do, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh, if you could do that for me. Touch that history. I would be so...
Say no more, Manu. I'll find it.
Have I already done that?
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the
That's a
ruin.
quick way to do
It
the
was
side
Maya,
quest.
An ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
Was that the last tomb that I went to?
Now, tell me everything.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Go on.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
The Lords of Xibalba, right? Incredible. What else?
Tons of fish. Bad ones.
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind.
What's
And
this
you'll
guy doing?
never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional.
Get out
Water
of the
wheels,
camera, man.
3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
I see it. I can smell it, feel it, taste it. You've brought tears to an old man's dry eyes. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to give you something.
Manu, I couldn't.
I could. Gimme.
Please, I insist. It's the first relic I ever
I
found.
want it.
It's beautiful and intricate. A decorated skull. I'd like someone who has the same passion for exploring that I did as a young man to have it. Don't ever let anything kill your sense of curiosity and wonder.
I won't. Thank you, Manu.
Cool. Skull.
An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered
Oh,
bone
it's
to
got,
hold
like,
the jade and other gems in place within the wearer's teeth. A crude drill, perhaps made of obsidian, would have been used to delicately carve out the notches required to hold the jewelry in place.
Okay. Does that count as the side quest then? It was the side quest. Okay, so I just hadn't finished that little bit. Alright, let's go to the library. Which was that way. That's gotta be the easiest side quest I've ever picked up. I literally talked to him. Oh, I've already done that because I got distracted. Talk to him again. Finished. Done. Beautiful. Right. Sorry, Jonah. I got a little bit distracted, but I'm here now. Where are all these
Jonah,
documents?
I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
What's this? I really want to be wrecking that. What is that? Painting.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings.
I thought I saw a document or something. Yellow. Journal of T. Serrano 10?
25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief,
This
and
is
celebration.
An earlier one, isn't it?
Lopez and I exited the
12 or
jungle
13.
and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces.
So we've got stone faces on a mountain. A little more down here. And Jonah. Ooh, another wall. There are loads of documents in this place, so I want to make sure I get them. Just in case it doesn't let me back in. I'm sure it wouldn't do that, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to complete everything. So it won't do that, but paranoid. Number 8.
The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it, he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room, walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it.
Well, it didn't look like that when I found it, so it obviously went a bit downhill afterwards. There's no painting behind this one. Oh, another document. The music's really, like, sad.
The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart, I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors.
Is this after we've already got the box? Because in the tomb, it seemed like we settled here. So that might relate to Lopez being all like, we've finished this tomb now, I'm gonna kill you, to Serrano. It's a little bit nuts. That's the document. Under his wings. Not yet. If that's what it means by under his wings, I want to just look around a little bit before I do that. So why was it acting as if there's a document? Is it upstairs maybe? What is this picture called?
A heron and an eclipse.
This music's making me feel really sad. It's kind of hard to spot stuff.
Jonah,
sometimes.
this book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close.
Yeah, there's a big
We
old
should keep looking.
Jesus picture downstairs I need to get into. I don't think we really needed to do that last bit of destruction. I could definitely have reached that journal by that point.
26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution. how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box.
See, sometimes it seems like he went a little bit nuts, and then other times it seems like he maybe knew a bit more than we think. Oh. John the Apostle.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns.
A cup, you say? I don't want to fall down the hole, which I feel is a distinct possibility. So, there's another thing here. She was making me walk. That's what I'm supposed to find.
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
Eclipse?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse.
Well, I already found that. That's over that way. Okay, that means I can get the Jesus picture without worrying about that then. De la Cruz arrives.
Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 3 dozen. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well.
There's another thing there. This is really cool that it's given, like, because when I first started getting those T. Serrano journals, I didn't kind of realize how significant they were going to be to the story. Ranting.
Stony faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way.
I reckon that was written by Lopez, don't you? Anything else up here? Okay, we'll drop down and get the Jesus one, and then we'll go look at the Heron and the Eclipse, which we've already seen. That wasn't quite what I was
This cross.
expecting.
It looks like it's from the 17th century.
Okay. So is that everything in this section? Looks like. I haven't got the monolith yet, I need to go do that. Okay. This thing. What's actually going to be in here? Just another clue, or...? Because this isn't obviously going to be the cup.
There's a whole mural under here.
Let's wreck it. And by wreck it, I mean the Heron and the Eclipse, not the other mural, obviously. It's a good thing the village doesn't mind us, like, you know, destroying the library.
Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The
The
box.
silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the Stations of the Cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere.
Oh, I already found that. Found it! I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's completely the wrong direct
We'll
order.
find a way.
Here it is. Ta-da!
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
Huh. Oh, secret passage.
That actually worked.
It's down there. I thought she was sneezing then. It was an effort noise, it wasn't a sneeze
Let's
noise.
see where this leads.
I wonder how near the end we are then. Because if we're near the box, then I mean, it's not going to be here, obviously, because it's near a mountain. Let's see how Jenny made jump.
Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
Okay,
There's
so
an inscription here.
we've got like a mirror puzzle going on here, look.
Crucem habitus.
We'll have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Yep. You're going to give me clues about that, right? Because I don't know anything about this. Okay. There are a lot of crosses in here. This is kind of creepy.
Buried in here. My head tossed kind of cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you,
Sounds like a hint.
or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
They said there were 7 stations, didn't they? Which mirror? Do we have to climb up? Oh, hello. That works too, I suppose. Don't break it. Yeah? Well, this is cool. I like having Jonah with me too. It's rare to actually have a companion in these games.
What happened to these people?
Looks like the light activated something.
Lara! Are you alright?
Yeah, watch out for big spiky things.
You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes.
Al fresco. How many are there to look
use
at?
the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross. It looks like he's accepting the cross here.
I don't know what the next thing is. You guys want to tell me that? Well, it's obviously not this one.
Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky.
So it's not where it currently is. It's not that one.
There's a woman in this one.
What's the next clue? Jonah, what's the next clue? That was the one that we just tried, wasn't it? So it's not that one. Okay, so we've got 2 choices. Wait, don't I have a pamphlet that will help me with this? Where was that? 7 steps closer to God.
Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
So, which one did we say that we'd already done? I'm not sure that that helps me particularly, to be honest. That one? No, it's not that one because that's got Guy in it. I don't know. I haven't got a bloody clue. I don't understand where I am in the numbers, so...
These people look like they were tortured. Look at this.
I don't think this was just a crypt. I'll get it.
This is totally gonna be the wrong one, isn't it? I don't know what... Is that the right one? Okay, we avoided getting impaled.
Jesus falls the second time.
Right, what was I doing? I've just had to take like a 10-minute break because my laptop decided to hold me hostage. And restart. So I had to suddenly stop the recording. So back to it. We made it through phase 5, we're in phase 6. In an underground church.
Lara, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies, isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick?
This must be Station 6.
Okay, what happens in Station 6? Miracle mission. Where is it?
Strange,
If this
there
is
are only
accurate.
7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition.
6.
Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first
He's
time,
on the cross.
meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
Okay, so we're looking for something to do with him being
Looks like a
crucified.
church. These ones are posed like monks.
Uh-huh. They're carrying him.
Don't care about that one then.
They're lifting him.
Don't know if that counts.
She's wiping his face, I think.
Doesn't count.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion of mummies. Seems sacrilegious.
I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
Have to use
It's
the light beam
pretty
to follow the
creepy.
Stations of the Cross.
For sure. This looks like a crucifixion. Which one?
Jesus nailed to the cross.
That was 6, right?
I think he's taking up the cross. He's carrying the cross.
Okay, so it's that one over there we want.
That inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is it meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Let's do this.
I don't know if that's... Does it have to be right to the end? Probably not. Let's probably move the other one, which is actually going to tell me where to put that one. I'm very glad I picked up that little pamphlet if that is the right thing. How do I get it to go the other way? Something to do with the cross? Because that's not helpful. If it is that one that's over there. How do I move the mirror?
What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on the path.
Can I, like, climb up on this thing? Why do I need the first stage?
Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
But I thought this was the
Have to
6th.
use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Oh, there's like a wheel on it. What does the wheel do? Can I, like, turn it all the way around? Do I actually have to do it in order now then? This is no longer a... There's not like a wheel for this one, is there? I don't really know what I'm doing. It's just... a process of elimination, I was gonna say. Oh! Right, so now I've got... So now, why did I have to do that one? I don't really I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I want that one. Maybe. This is weird. It's giving me like proper heebie-jeebies. I don't think I want that one. If this is the 6th, then I want the crucifixion. Crucifixion. That's not a word. One. I might be about to get impaled. Okay. I don't know why I needed the other one first. But I got that one. Could I have done it with all 3? We made it to something. Ugh, I'm probably getting chills doing this place. Like all the hair on my arms is
What the hell
standing up.
happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in and then... bang.
Killed
No
someone.
witnesses.
Okay. Ooh, that's creepy.
The box of Isha.
We actually found it. Huh.
Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
Well,
I guess it's you then.
is it? Is it me?
He led us on this goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Gets impaled. Yeah, something. Time to go. Yeah, time to go. Oh no, we're gonna fall down the hole. Oh, around the wall. Whoa. Eh. Start turning around. Did not want to turn around. Okay, we're through that way. We're gonna drown. I need some air. Whoa! Let me out, let me out, let me out. Why is it's not working? I'm like, I'm hitting square, come on. Let me out, let me out. Where's the air? Was there an air pocket I missed? There are loads of bodies in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Jeez, look how many dead people are in here. Come on, come on. We're so close. Oh, made it. Oh. What's wrong with Jonah? Oh, crap.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Oh.
Fuck you!
Well, I guess we're done here.
There's no way that I could give up Jonah.
Stop!
Let him go!
If they kill Jonah, I'm just like things will go bad for them.
Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
Rourke. He never said yes.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
Yeah, he did.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
Yep.
It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
He's too far gone.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara? How many lives have you ended? Hmm? In pursuit of what?
Just a few.
Lara, go!
Yeah.
Stop him!
Stop them. Yeah. Oh, it's not happy with me. That's quite a few people.
Is that Rourke? Running past just now? Yeah. Think we should call him? Hell no. If there's any change in our status, he'll tell us. Hasn't been much radio chatter.
Commander Rourke?
Keep this channel clear.
But sir, we're hearing disruption to our northwest.
The situation is being handled. I say again, keep this channel clear. Rourke out.
You could walk over to here without anyone seeing you. That would be great.
I hope I get to see it when they take it out of here.
You won't.
There's a mission next to a volcano.
I really have to grab him. What have we got? Problem is you can't like
Gotta hand it to them. This is a heck of a place to live.
aim. I need to get rid of this guy. I think this is probably gonna
So much goddamn shit everywhere.
end badly.
God damn it! He's hunting us! Find the fuck responsible for this!
Jesus. Need to get to the bottom of this.
If you could come over here and be yellow.
Spread out! Guns up! Moving!
That's promising.
Yeah, I can get the other guy. Yeah.
Cover me!
Ah! No, no, no! Stop doing that! Stop doing that! Stop doing that! Run away! Run away! Run away! Not right now, Jack. This is not the time. Jack, I'm serious. Stop it. Very distracting. Over there. Okay. You guys never heard of cover? Jeez, even I know about cover. I'd like to have some more ammo. Some nice mud. I assume there's no one else in this area now. Because, you know. Okay.
This is Rourke. Jonah Maeva has the box, and Lara Croft was last seen in the church. Find them.
They just left her alone in the church. It was chaos in there, obviously. Mrs. Croft, there was something more important to worry about.
What can I do with the cross? Why is the cross a thing?
How does he expect to get away?
There's a guy over there.
These people just don't give up.
Oops. Crap. Did not mean to do that. Not
Alright,
subtle.
Now we're trying to keep the enemy in. Please, 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 try to come through here.
Well, I could go over there, but I don't have a clue whether that would be any use. I do have one of these, which I could use on that group down there.
You don't look so.
Huh?
What's going on?
I don't think he actually killed anyone. But, you know.
Yeah.
bottom of this. Right with you. You, take point. Let's get this done. Stay close. Signal if you see anything.
Bruce Diamond formation. Roger. Keep within a couple of yards of each other.
All right, let's do this. No visual. She'll turn up.
She will turn up. I want to go over to the cross, but I don't know whether it's worth doing.
Form up. Ready to engage. Copy that. Moving to search.
See anything? Start shooting.
Roger. Area sweep in progress. I got a flank.
Copy that.
Stay
Stay
close.
ready.
Signal if you see
Oh, I can
anything.
make some more of these.
Copy that. Moving to search.
I didn't realize I had actually got some stuff.
Let's have a look around. Area's
All right,
empty.
let's do this. Shit. Return to patrol.
Gotta check that.
Copy that.
What's the matter?
Moving to search. That was some crazy shit.
Oh shit, I better look around.
No, you best had. Oh, I thought I had another one.
Cover all sides.
Apparently I
All
didn't.
right, let's do this.
I just had one. Well, that's a shame. What are these ones?
Find out what the hell's going on.
I don't have like any special stuff to make.
Form up.
shit, I
Ready
better
to
look around.
engage. Roger. Area sweep in progress.
Whoa, that was cool.
One of us won't be leaving here.
Well, hopefully it'll be you.
Running. You can do better than that.
That didn't work. That one did. I haven't actually tried out
where
like.
are you?
Oh.
I'm in the cane field. They can't see me.
Keep your head down. I'm on my way.
I was gonna say I haven't actually tried out a bunch of this stuff, so I'm gonna have some fun with it. I think now, as we are probably getting towards the end of the game. That one I can't make any more of. I'll keep that one. No, get down. Down. I want to go raid everyone. Got to get the ammo, after all. There's this guy. So is everyone dead now? Oh, yeah, definitely on that. What was with this? Why was it all like, hey, it's a thing? Don't know. Oh, I thought that was a treasure map for a second. It was not. Oh, there's an exploded barrel tool. Could have used that. Okay. Have that. I don't actually see where I'm going. Where am I going? Oh, down there. Over the gate.
Canefield, all units. Priority 1. Find Lara Croft.
You heard the commander. Let's go hunting.
Croft, I know you're out there. I should have killed you in Siberia, but the Minguez was against it. That's on me. But I'm gonna fix that mistake. Now.
It's quite a few guys here.
Yep.
They put them into the bushes, please.
Hey, where are you?
Oh, I don't like this.
Good, you shouldn't.
Hey. You know, there's still rum in some of these barrels.
For Christ's sake, Morgan, do your job.
I do like these bits. They are fun.
Come on.
Is he gonna see me if I go over there? Are there like collectibles in this section? I've not been looking. Oh, I'm there. I did wonder where it was.
All right, let's go. I'll take point. Ah, Christ.
Whoops. He went red just as I saw him. Where am Well, that didn't quite go to plan. Yeah, two to play that game. Thank you. Stop it. I got I'm only going by my thing. Is that it? Look at all this like crap falling from the sky. I need a couple more of these because that was very handy. If it didn't kill them, it certainly knocked them off balance, which was nice. Where are you guys? That. I need all of the ammo I can get, I think, because we are definitely approaching the end game. How much have I got there? 115. The problem is when you kill them in the bushes, you can't actually see them. they disappear. They are no longer visible. Uh-oh. I don't appreciate the helicopter noises. Thank you. You could kindly bog off. That would be great.
Cardinal 6, we've got visual on Croft. He's at the distiller Deacon team. Deploy.
They got shotguns.
Deacon's on the ground, Commander.
Deacons.
Let's get her.
Don't get it. Ah! Someone shoot at me. What the heck? Oops. Not go where I wanted it to go. Screw your building. Do I need to move up? Are they going to just keep coming?
Lara, I'm in a chopper. I've got a pilot.
Oh! You're in the chopper.
Hurry.
Suddenly I like the helicopter. How do I get over there? Can I climb that? Yeah. Over the building, far away? Let's go. It's very quiet in here. Uh-oh.
What the?
That's the earthquake.
Give me that box.
No.
Ooh. Well, he had a helicopter. If you just wait, Amara, I'm coming for you.
Jonah!
It's Abby. Hi, Abby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have really hurt getting kicked out of the helicopter like that.
What the hell were you thinking?
If I was you, it would have worked.
You and me, you wouldn't have hovered above the ground until I got there. Oh dear.
They might not get
Go.
we got this.
Thank you. Take care of my Jonah. I got to follow the helicopter.
This is Cardinal 1. Engine stalled.
Whoa, that is not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. We've wrecked another town. Whoa. Oh, there was a person there. I'm so sorry. Get out of the way, people. This is dangerous. Yeah, through the building was my guess. This is really cool. And terrifying. Oh, how handy. Oh, not handy. Not handy. No longer handy. Move, 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 move,
This is
move,
Cardinal
move.
1. Engine restarted. Rerouting controls.
Whoa. Okay. We are very much changing the layout of the place. No, 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 no. Up. Whoops. Ah, that was going so well. I saw where I needed to jump. I'd already hit jump by that point. Whoops. Oh, it just hit me here. That's fine. That's not too bad. So this. And then... Oh, jumping. Oh, we're swinging. I don't know how to grab that. Oh! Find out the things. Land on the bud.
Command, this is Cardinal 1. All systems functional. Back on course for heading 327.
Really? Why are you having such a good time when I'm down here with everything collapsing all around me and I don't know if I can make it that fast? Okay.
Only one chance.
Great. I wasn't meant to jump off, was I? Was I? I didn't think I was meant to jump off. I'm not sure if I was meant to jump off. It would have killed me by now, surely. Game over? I don't know if that was meant to happen. Okay, it was meant to happen. Cool. Otherwise, the credits are about to roll anyway.
How much longer to Paititi?
Almost there. I'm sorry I lost the box.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. It's Dominguez. It's Trinity. All the way back, as far as I can remember, it's always been them. I could have had a family. Everything could have been different. We will get the box, and we will stop Dominguez. Your Highness.
Lara. Where's the box?
Amaru
About
has
that.
it.
But the death of the sun draws near.
We'll get it back before he completes the ritual.
Maybe.
This will not be easy. We'll have to adjust the plan. Please, take your time to prepare yourself. We'll gather intelligence and fighters.
Thank you.
I'll stay here and lend Uchu a hand. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
I will do.